Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund, it really is a tremendous arena. Things already rolling. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Szoboszlai.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti, he goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Caicedo.
Azar.
Can he spark a counter here?
Marquinhos. Zanetti. Raul.
That's a good ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Zanetti. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Oh, easy pickings there. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Edmilson.
Zanetti.
Can he get it through? And he's definitely onside.
Chance!
That was probably asking just too much. And we have our very first corner. Desai
Can get it clear. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, he's bustling through here. De Gea sends that a long way.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he can clear it away. And it's Zanetti. Utrecht
yet to have an attempt on goal.
And this is Xavi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is a little undercooked.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been cleared.
Point-blank header!
But he's left disappointed. Marquinhos. Serbia are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Hazard.
Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily.
De Bruyne
Can see things others simply cannot.
Wan-Bissaka spots it and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Zanetti.
That's going wide left. Played into space.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Brilliantly cut out.
Utrecht couldn't really be more watertight in it.
Raul is fouled. The referee's come over. It's a red card.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Beckham.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's lofted through here. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Szoboszlai.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Raul. Xavi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Desai. Van Dijk. Makaleli. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's got his cross in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in, and he's quick to return it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Not the most accurate pass. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
We are glad to inform you that today's match
the
day
first
programs
45
are
minutes?
available from
Well, there's one
stands located
standout,
by the
Peter, that
gates.
needs improving,
I'm sure they will
and
make
that's the
fine
passing.
souvenirs.
All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
So off we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Hazard. He's found a way through.
Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Probing pass. And this is Xavi. Beckham. Szoboszlai. Beckham. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aims beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number 2 then.
Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself.
Araujo, searching pass he's played there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Not where it came from. And he couldn't quite catch up to that.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
The attendance for this
cute
match
ball.
was
That's well spotted.
60,179.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Edmilson.
And it's Zanetti.
Pepe.
Little pass back. And it's De Bruyne.
Beckham.
That's a sharp pass.
Utrecht do have a chance to counter here. He's found a way past.
Zanetti.
Utrecht are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hazard. Hazard with the delivery.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Hazard.
Looking for options for movement.
Zanetti.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hazard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Changes him with that pass. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. And it's come back to the keeper.
David De Gea, the great organiser of defence. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And a chance! Oh, good finish! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution for Serbia, number 21.
So we have movement on both
Nistelrooy.
benches.
Number 20.
Serbia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Number 17.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Coming on the field,
Best
number 9.
steaming forward at pace.
Ibrahimovic. Number 22.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Petri. Number 7.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zanetti, and he's managed to get free. It's come to nothing. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
De Gea claims comfortably.
Ibrahimovic.
He's picked his way through. Ibrahimovic stood his ground strongly. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Now it's Pedri. Yeah, can they get him away? And that'll be the end of that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to
really
kindly